Welcome to Guilty as Sin. Good evening, fair audience. Tonight, you will see a fully improvised murder mystery based on your suggestions. So, put on your thinking caps, because we're asking you to become the detective of the show. Can you piece together all the clues? Can you solve this ghastly murder? First, I need an unusual reason to be at a mansion. Just yell it out now.
Lost dog.
Okay, you're at the mansion because you've lost a dog. Lost dog. Wonderful. Next, can we get an unusual murder weapon?
French fries.
A shoe.
A shield. Go with what is it? A shoe?
A shoe.
It's a little hard to hear in the back. A shoe, as in something I wear on my foot and danced in Footloose. A shoe is what I'll take. A shoe is what I'll take. Okay, great. And finally, can we get a strange phrase one might say before killing someone?
Gazook.
Gazook? Am I hearing that right?
No, I would not because I could not, and I should not because I would not.
Oh, I would not because I could not. We'll just, well, I
should not.
And I should not. Yep, all of that. I hope you got it. I did it, but good luck. All right. Now, detectives, we've arranged several suspects that are people of interest for this case. They'll be introducing themselves and stepping forward. When they do, I want you to go ahead and yell out any names you want, first and last. And as they do, eventually, when they like a name, they will take it and become the character and tell us more about them. All right, let's meet our first person of interest.
Connor McDougal.
Keep yelling out, until they find one they like.
Fred Bottom.
Hairy pair of testicles.
Oh, we're going to be one of those crowds. This will be good.
Johnny Two Ride.
Blossom Doodiddle.
Hi, I'm Blossom Doodiddle. My family has been breeding Pomeranians for generations. We sort of made a name for ourselves as the Pomeranian breeders on the West Coast. So every year we've got this sick competition at my granddad's beach house, and this year I think it's going to be the best we've ever seen.
All right, our next person of interest. Start yelling out names.
Danny Donnett.
Johnny Slick Lips.
Johnny Slick Lips. I got the slickest lips this side of the U.S. I'm going to this beach house. Ugh. Search for these dogs. I'm more of a Rottweiler, pit bull type of person. But I guess I'll go here and search for this Pomeranian. I don't even know how to pronounce it. That's why they call me Johnny Slick Lips.
Stu Pendragon.
Hi! It's me, Stupid Dragon! 12 years old, but I'm going to be 13 next month. And I was invited to the mansion because I am a junior star detective. I have a badge. And there's not a crime that I can't solve, including the lost dog case. I have my whole notebook that says all the clues, so rest assured, I'm on the case. Nice to meet you.
meet with all the dogs, and I'm thinking, yeah, if I can find the dogs, I can get these contacts and I can make a little cash, if you know what I mean. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get some cash, steal some, find some dogs, and, have some fun.
Chelsea Smith.
Skylar Dragon.
Tom Funman.
I'm Skylar Dragon. I've been in the basement of this beach house for 13 years. They just like to pretend like I'm some sort of family dog. I'm not. I'm a whole person. I'm a whole person. And I need to make up for lost time with my life. I can't be in here forever. Skylar Dragon.
Dr. Blanken thoughts.
Scotty Snyder.
My name is Bridget McCarthy. And those horrible people who live next to us breed their horrible, yucky little Pomeranians. Well, I know how to fix them. I have here this beautiful mutt. And he loves it when bitches are in heat, if you know what I mean. Bridget McCarthy, that's me.
Yes. You see, Detective, now we've set the stage. The people of interest are out. And this case will be up to you to solve. We've got none other than Blossom Doodiddle, the champion Pomeranian breeder. But of course, who could forget Stu Pendragon, or the ever so aptly named Johnny Slick Lips? They're slick, all right. We've also got Stormy Snyder and Skylar Dragon. But there's one more to watch out, and that's Bridget McCarthy. Let's follow the clues. Let's solve this case and see what happened. You see, every year there's the annual dog show in Port Aransas. And boy, is it quite the show. And after Blossom Doodiddle won the competition, they decided to hold a little party. A party that had a dangerous end.
Yeah, I remember when I was little, my grandpa, Doodle, would take me out on the end of this pier and we threw all sorts of stuff in the ocean. Yeah, skip rocks. No, that statue in the foyer, that's my grandpa. I should have brought some bug spray. Wait a second. How did you... What? Shit.
Oh, he's dead!
Corky! Good! He's deader than a doornail, he is.
He is. It's good. I'm free.
You're free.
I'm free.
Where were you?
Don't want to talk about
Well, the
it.
detective handbook says you shouldn't touch a body when it's dead. But me, as a 13-year-old, says you shouldn't touch a body at all.
Well, I think what we have to ask ourselves here is, who could have done this?
Yeah.
That's
How
right.
could it
Don't
happen?
it?
Who could have? Whoever did it, I appreciate it a lot.
The murder occurred approximately at midnight, and the party started at 6 p.m. Now we'll see scenes earlier in the night and try to figure out who is the murderer.
In the entryway of the mansion beach house, everybody gathers.
This family never did have any taste. I mean, look at these tacky paintings everywhere.
Yeah, look at those Titans.
Oh, and those gaudy chandeliers. My God.
This is a nice painting you got here.
Yeah. No, that's great granddaddy Doodle. Yeah.
I see the resemblance, I do.
He was the first one to bring the dog over from Pomeranian. It doesn't even exist anymore.
You always were such liars, too.
So what's this rumor about all these missing dogs in the area? Seems like there's only Pomeranians. What's up with that?
That's a question I'd ask you guys, because
We just got here and you're already trying to throw blame on us?
Mr. Doolittle, they will not be gone for very long because I will crack the case and figure out where the missing dogs have gone.
Yeah, what he said.
listen, I think it's sort of funny that the guy whose prize-winning Pomeranian stud's kennel had the latch left open conveniently.
Yeah, so conveniently that you won the competition.
I mean, after I won, it almost seems like maybe someone was a little jealous they had a lame-ass Pomeranian.
Oh, I think someone might have been jealous.
Yeah,
He gets it.
That's right, kid. Someone was definitely jealous of his stupid-ass dog.
It's just a stupid Pomeranian. It's not like it's a pit bull or anything.
I know, Roy?
Who cares about it? It's a dumb dog.
Very dumb.
Let it be lost, as I say.
Believe me, if this part of town, everybody knows everybody, so it'll turn up. I'm not that worried.
I don't know who this guy is. I haven't seen him at all. Where did you come from?
Hey, how'd you get out?
What?
I mean,
I had to warn everybody. You can't stay here.
Well, I
Those
got
dogs-
my room already,
those-
so I'm
those
going
dogs-
to stay here.
Don't think of those dogs as lost. Think of them as going out into the world and finding the meaning of life.
Fuck that dog. I don't care. I'm staying in the room, though, because it's a nice room. In this nice beach house. And I plan to go out in the sun tomorrow and get my tan on.
Yeah, and you might not leave. You might not leave for 13 years.
Oh, man, I could crash here for 13 years?
he's talking dog years. Don't pay him
I'm
no
not.
mind. You know what?
I'm
You
not.
know what? Here,
Please.
here. I got you a beer. Come on now. I need you to help me with like the furniture
Don't.
and stuff.
Is it
Don't
was
listen.
that like very suspicious?
That was very odd. Very odd.
That definitely seemed very
He
suspicious.
did not seem concerned at all about his lost fucking dog at all. And I mean, if he's not concerned, then how am I going to make money? I mean, how am I going to help out?
All I want to point out is that I am not a suspect because I am perfectly happy with my Bichon Poodle mix.
That's like the ugliest freaking dog I've ever seen.
How dare you insult my precious little Bijou!
It's like he's an inbred redneck. He only has fur like here and there. He's like,
You, sir, are disgusting, and I will not tolerate your presence any longer.
she's kind of hot.
Your lips are slicker than mine, son.
Hey, I try, you know.
I like the cut of your jib.
Hey, you gotta keep it there, man. Brother from another mother. Yeah,
I'll see you around the party.
definitely.
Mr. Slick Lips,
Yes, kid.
I have called you into, well, my room for a little bit of interrogation. Where were you on the night in question when the dog went missing?
I was breeding my pit bull.
Don't lie to me, punk! I mean, please. Hey, tell the truth.
Hey, is this the Lou?
But you are barging in the middle of an interrogation that is happening, sir?
Oh, I gotta go. Does it look like you have a pot here? Hey, there's a fireplace. I can use that.
While he goes to the bathroom, tell me where you
I can't go while you guys are watching.
Then don't look at us.
Where I was going.
I know why I'm not walking. I got your number, little man. Yeah.
I'll be with you in a moment, sir.
No, you won't.
So I breed pit bull puppies, okay? So I was tending to my pit bulls. Couldn't have been me. I don't know anything about a Pomeranian. Why would I want them? I got pit bulls.
Sorry, are you saying that pit bulls are better than Pomeranians? Because you might be lying, sir.
No, you don't have to say that. Everybody knows that.
Is that so?
Would you like a smoke?
I'm 13 years old. I don't think I should be smoking.
I started when I was 10. You're way overdue.
You sound like one of those commercials that come on when I come home from school, forcing me to have cigarettes and drugs and booze. Just say no, punk!
Yes, sir.
But if you like to smoke, it's okay.
Am I through here? Why would I want that stupid dog?
Maybe perhaps there's something you want more of, besides a stupid dog.
I hate this family. They took over the dog business. My family ran the dog business when I was younger. Pit Bulls was running this town. And they came along with these little cute, fluffy dogs everybody liked. Giving my Pit Bulls a bad name. They start spreading rumors like Pit Bulls kill people. No, they don't. They protect people.
So you find yourself to be more of a protector than a killer?
I'm whatever I have to be.
Meanwhile, in the kitchen. So, I'm just saying, like, I get it. You've come in second place for like the last 5 years in a row. I imagine that's super frustrating.
No, I don't care about these silly little competitions.
And
So
yet
you're
you
telling
keep
me you
coming
were
back.
locked up for 13 years in the backyard?
Yeah, 13 years. The only reason he won those stupid dog competitions was because I was in the dog shit.
You were in the dog shit?
It was me. It was me. And it's dog
Hey,
shit.
it's okay. Let's talk about this in private. Yeah, him in the dog shit. What is my on you?
What are these
It's all right.
allegations I'm hearing, Blossom?
Listen,
Your grandfather was a cheat, your father was a cheat, and now clearly you too are a cheat! With no taste.
well, to that I take umbrage, madam. The taste here is impeccable. My grandfather picked out the drapes himself.
I can tell.
Listen, the reason I brought you in here is that I know that, like, all your Pomeranians are, like, raised the right way, you know? And I'm thinking if maybe we, like, merged kennels, you know, it could be mutually beneficial. You scratch behind my ear, I scratch behind yours.
Oh, we are going to merge. Don't you worry about that.
So, this missing dog you're missing,
Yes, it is a missing dog that
I'm pretty
missing.
good at finding dogs.
Well,
For a play.
for a fee.
Yes, of course. Nothing's free in this life. Am I right?
I suppose not, but
Yeah, and the fact that that dog came up hot on a piss test, you know, that the judges didn't see, you know, I'm a very nice person to know.
you're a very nice person. The person sitting next to me, trying to extort me, is a nice person.
Nicely extorting you. You know,
I guess it could be worse, but
it could be, because that other guy, right, he would like stab you. I I was talking to him quite a bit. The one you locked up in the closet for 13 years?
I mean, if he can't figure out how to use a doorknob, is that really on me?
Tomato, tomato. I'm not trying to argue with you, okay, Mike? What I'm trying to say is I need some cash. You have some cash. You need a dog. I have a dog. You need the test to go away. I can make the test go away. And you can keep your little championship belt. But if you're not willing...
Excuse me.
Oh, yes.
I
Hey,
think
Daddy.
it is very rude for the host to not show up at his own after-competition dinner. The
Well-
guests are all waiting in the dining room.
Well, hey, why don't you come over and sit down next to us and have...
Oh, you want me to be rude as well? No.
Well-
I'm going back to the dining room, and if you gentlemen aren't there in the next 2 minutes, well, let's just say there will be hell to pay.
Cut to the dinner. The time is now 9 p.m. French fries? Who cooks French fries for a freaking party, man?
Well, look at the... Hey, well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm sitting next to the dame because she's like hot and I'm like lonely. Hey, babe, how you doing?
I just want to hear more about this person that you discovered in the closet.
Yeah.
What's that about?
He's right there.
He doesn't even get a seat at the table. And just has to eat off the floor.
How is it my fault you don't know how chairs work? It seems like that goes back on the public education system, not me.
Well, if you kept him in the closet for 13 years, how was he ever supposed to go to school?
I'd just be like, should we be calling the police or child protective?
I'm
or
feeling a
something
little
like
attacked
that?
right now, to be honest.
Just because someone is kept in the closet does not mean it's a bad thing. It happened to a friend of mine named Harold Potter. And he went on to do great things.
Yeah!
So what you're saying is you're trying to grow a wizard?
Are you going to do great things, mate?
No. Just darkness and depression.
All right.
You gotta get over it, son. Life goes
Everything
on,
with this
man.
guy's darkness and depression.
Well, now you're stealing my bite. It's
Do
not
you
right.
like steak, sweetheart?
Yes,
Okay.
it's my
here you
favorite.
go.
So much better than the French fries he feeds me every day.
Yeah. So why don't you look at this? Here's a chair for you, honey. Come on. You sit right here. There you go. Oh, look at this beautiful baby. He's been treated so badly.
See, so poorly.
So badly.
I'm treated so badly. Look,
Hey,
this is what I deserve.
I think you need proper representation. And I'm your man for that.
Like
So you
like a lawyer?
you find lost dogs and also are a legal counsel?
Yes, of course. I'm a man of many talents.
I think that's pretty suspicious.
Hey, listen here, Dame. If I wanted to hear you talk, I would have stuck my head up your butt and acted like a puppet.
No, I want to hear her talk.
Excuse
I want to hear her talk. I think I've just lost my appetite. If anybody needs me, I'll be down by the dogs.
Hey, calm down. You're a little violent, Dad. But if you're gonna be violent, you need to do it right.
You need it, like, get this knife. Look at the size of this knife. See how big that is?
Yeah.
That's a big 18-inch knife.
It's a little sharp for me, though. I like something a little softer, a little more blunt.
Oh, okay, here. Let me put this back and this is a Louisville Slugger.
It's too hard. It's too obvious.
Man, you're really hot.
Okay.
I got something for you. This right here.
Guess nobody's gonna eat dinner.
This is a German nightstick. Now the way this thing works is when you swing at somebody and hit them,
I think I'll take this instead.
hey, that's my dog. What are you gonna do with my dog?
It's a dog with shoes on.
Yeah, he likes the shoes. Give my dog back. He just stole my dog's shoes.
This is much more greater than the scope in which I was called here for. I was just looking for a stolen dog. But I there are much more illegal activities that are happening in this establishment.
Hey, kid, you want to see my knife?
No, I do not want to see your knife.
None of us want to see your knife.
Oh, I know what you want to say, Dave. That's improv.
What? Oh, no, I want to know. I haven't got to see situations like this before. Well, what were you going to show?
Calm down, kid. Calm down.
I'm full. This is too much for Johnny Slick Lips. It's too slick for me. I'm out of here, fellas.
I too am going to just excuse
I'm
myself.
going to go talk to Mr. Slicklips. I think we got something in common.
Come on, Fishy. All the rest of his breed are over here in these kennels.
These four little soft things will never leave a mark. I'll kill him, and I'll have my freedom.
My Uncle Doodle might be in some danger. Of course, my Uncle Doodle might be a dangerous person. I gotta get to the bottom of this.
Johnny Slick Lips, you fine bastard, you. Why did you bring yourself to this madness? You could have been taking care of your pit bulls, man.
Now, I need to make some cash, and these people are being very stingy with their cash. You know, I stole the dog, I threatened them, and they still ain't giving me no dummy cash, and I'm going to have to take care of somebody if they don't start coughing up the moolah, because I'm very upset that they're putting me out, you know? I deserve this money. I've worked very hard.
I blame that Blossom bringing me here. It's our family's fault.
Uncle, I'm scared for your life. I'm wondering if you are actually safe by still staying here.
Listen, I've got her all under control. I'm gonna be okay.
It's more than just a missing dog. And I'm thinking that you might be involved in some illegal activity.
Listen, I bring people back here for this after party, right? And isn't it sort of funny that it seems like every year someone's dog goes missing? I'm buying time.
Sam, we got a deal or not?
I don't know, man.
Come on now!
The price of admission is a little steep, and I don't feel like you're giving me a fair shake.
You admit pit bulls are better right now.
I mean, if you can get them to breed with each other, more power to you, dude. I'm just thinking, like, mechanically speaking, it's not gonna work.
Admit my family is better than yours right now.
Define family. Are we talking like nuclear or extended?
All blood family.
All blood family. I mean,
I'm getting pissed off now. They did not give me money, and I might do something drastic, and I'm not liking where this is going. I'm supposed to come to this nice house and take some money.
The scourge of the Blossom family on this neighborhood is about to end.
All right, detective. Now it's up to you. We'll line up our suspects, and you'll decide who is responsible for killing poor Blossom Doodiddle. First, applaud now if you think Johnny Slicklips was the culprit. All right. Was it Skylar Dragon who was trapped in the basement? All right, thank you. Or what about the good scout, Stu Pendragon? Surely he didn't kill his king. All right, and next we had Stormy Snyder. Was it Stormy Snyder looking for money? All right? And last but not least, Bridget McCarthy. Come on now. It's Bridget McCarthy. All right. Wonderful. We've got our list, Detective. Thank you. Now, we will be seeing each of these murders and who might have done it. So, detectives, you put in your votes, and it seems that the character who might have done it was none other than Skylar Dragon.
See these delicate pairs of shoes tied together?
Yeah?
Well, there was something that I should have done. I would have done. I could have done. Wait, what?
Yes, that detective, that's how it could have happened, but was it someone else? Perhaps it was Stormy Snyder who committed the crime.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, man.
So, you gonna pay me or not? Or am I gonna have to kill the dog and take care of the loose end, huh? Huh? Woulda, coulda, shoulda? Yeah?
I think you're full of it. I think you're bluffing.
Like that! Hello?
Oh, detective. This has been a complicated case, you see. The real true killer all along was none other than Mr. Johnny Slit Lips himself.
Hey, Blossom.
You had enough of that weird-ass dinner conversation too, huh?
Most horrible it was.
I've got to tell you something. I don't know if I'm going to be throwing this party again next year if this is what it's going to turn into.
It's bad the French fries. You cooked French fries at a dinner party?
There's my great-grandpa's recipe.
Speaking of your great-grandfather, that bastard, he took over our company, you... As my family said, if you wouldn't, you wouldn't, or you shouldn't, you shouldn't. Everybody have a good time tonight? I want to let you know we do shows every Friday and Saturday at 7:30 and 9:30. So you can always go online to OKCImprov.com and see the full description of each shows and know which show you're coming to come and see. We do have a main stage show that we are currently running in the month of June called This Oklahoma Life, where we've curated stories from Oklahomans about different themes and things like that. And we turn our stage into like a podcast, so it's like an improvised podcast inspired by this American life, and we do a lot of improv and comedy based off of those stories. So if you want to come join us for that, go to OKCImprov.com on when the next shows for that are coming up. Thank you so much for coming out. If this is the end of the night for you, and perhaps the babysitter's waiting at home, I'll end every show just like I always do. You're in the Plaza District. There's plenty of